The Canadian Card Collector here, and welcome back to day 116 of a daily deck review. And the deck that we're taking a look at today is the Tie-Dye Miscellaneous Good Co. playing cards. So, with no further ado, let's take a look and see what we get. Here we have the Tie-Dye Miscellaneous Co. playing cards here. Here, you got a matte finish tuck box here with a bunch of gold foiling all over the tuck box here. And it is textured, so you can feel all the textures of these here, like the gold foiling here. And this is kind of like a little sneak peek of the back design, like kind of the design of the back design here. And then for the side here, it says the Miscellaneous Good Co. deck of cards. And then here it says Miscellaneous Good Co. here to stay. Michael Cena edition. So this is the Michael Cena edition of the Miscellaneous Good Co. playing cards. The other side says the Miscellaneous Good Co. deck of cards and Made in the USA. On the back here, it says third edition. So this is the third edition of the Miscellaneous Good Co's because there are a bunch of other colors that they have in the set. And then it says quality playing cards. Brought to you by the Miscellaneous Good Co. Here today, gone today. Then you got the 4 pips there, with spade, heart, diamond, clubs, and hearts there. And then a bunch of gold foiling. And then here in the corners it says keep your nose clean. And then you can kind of see it here. There's like some like embossing on the tuck box here, just like on top of all this gold foiling there. And it says do nothing out of selfish ambition. There, so you got like embossed letters like within the tuck box there. And on the bottom, you just got some corporate information there. And these are from 2014. On the top of the box here, it says, "You were even seen, cheaters beware." Then you got a little like gear kind of like design there with like an eye in the middle. And then on the inside tuck flap here, you just got some more gold foiling and kind of like these like line like designs here. Then on the inner tuck flaps, there's nothing there, just that tie-dye kind of colorway there. Now we'll take the cards out of the box. On the inside of the box, as you can see here, it's just a bright yellow, which is kind of interesting there. Because you see the colors on the outside of the tuck box, and then on the inside tuck box, boom, bright yellow, which is interesting. So it's nice to have different color interiors other than like the plain white that you see on most tuck boxes. So now that we took a look at the tuck box, time to take a look at the cards. And first we'll start with the back design here. Here we have a one-way back design here. Here. And we got a one-way back design here. It says Miscellaneous Good Co. Trademark, and then there's some like words there. And then it says quality playing cards there, and then you got all the 4 pips there. You got the clubs, and now you got the spades, diamonds, hearts, and clubs there. And you can see all the different designs, because those are the designs that they're in the deck there. And you got that like kind of like plaid kind of design there. Not plaid, tie-dye-ish kind of design there. And you got all those other little line works there. So it's a white like pattern there on top of that like colored like design there. And it is a one-way back design because you flip it over. The cards are the design is upside down there, and it wouldn't match up because you got all the greens down there at the bottom, and the greens would be at the top. And then you got a little bite out of the corner there, like a tear in the design in the corner there. And all the other corners are intact. And you got that white border going around. And now for the cards you get with the deck. You get one Joker here, where it says Joker there, right in the middle. Then you got that design there, and I'm not entirely sure what the design is, but you got some kind of design there, and it kind of looks like the shape of a J there. Then you got these four circle designs here in the middle, I mean in the corners, and it is in gold, like metallic ink there. And you got an identical Joker there, except it's not in the gold colorway, it's in a silver colorway for the little circle designs there in the corners. You got that same J kind of shape with Joker there in the middle. And then for the Ace of Spades here, you got the custom Ace of Spades there. And with the Ace, with the A there in the middle, or the A there in the corners with the little spade pip there. And then you got the custom Ace of Spades there in the middle. It's a giant spade there with the little I there in the middle. And it says free for now. And then you got a bunch of different lines going around in the middle there. And then you got an X there in the corners there. And then for the rest of the cards here, you got that custom spade design there. And then you got like the thinner lined numbers there. And then the other corners, you got like tally mark kind of like numbers there, because you'll see that throughout the rest of the cards here. As you see it on the three, you kind of got like a little tally mark. And then the pips, yeah, the spade pips, or the pips in general, are kind of like spread far apart. Like they're not close to the middle, they're like really far apart. You can see they're almost on the edge of the thing. And then you got those same like there's marks there in the corners. So you got the regular like 6 there, but then you got like the tally mark like 6 there in the corner. You got like tally marks on one side and the regular number on the other side there. And we get to the Jack, Queen, and King of Spades here. And they are the custom court cards here, fully custom court cards here. And they're in a black and white colorway here. And you can see they're fully custom there. They're similar to like standard court cards there, but they are custom there. And you got the custom like spade design there in each of the corners, just like you've seen on the tuck box. Then we get to the custom Ace of Diamonds here. You got that same, you got that big diamond there in the middle, and then you got a snake going through it with a sword going down straight down the middle there. And it says here today, gone today. And you got that same like kind of pattern you've seen on the spade there. And you got that custom diamond design, and you still got those numbers like tally marks in the corners of each card. And the court cards here, the Jack, Queen, and King of Diamonds here, are the fully custom court cards here. And they're in that black and white colorway there, with that custom like diamond pip for the court cards here. The same thing for the clubs, the Jack, Queen, and King of Clubs, the fully custom court cards here, in that black and white colorway there. Then you got this custom club pip here for the clubs here. It's more like a thinner kind of club there. Then we get to the custom Ace of Clubs here, which is a bigger version of those kind of thinner kind of clubs there. And then there's a little kind of quote on it. It says, "You're going to die, and all that you own will one day vanish." And it says, hard facts, deal with it. And that kind of so that quote kind of is in like a ribbon kind of like design there. And then you got the hearts, Jack, Queen, and King of Hearts, full of custom core cards once again in that black and white colorway here. And you got that custom like heart pip there. And then you got the rest of the hearts here, which are the same thing. You got the custom heart pip with the numbers there and like that like thinner lined design font. And you got the numbers, like the tally marks there in the corners. And then you got the custom Ace of Hearts here. You got the big heart pip there in the middle. You got an arrow going through it, and you got some ribbon going around it. And it says, love is watching someone. No, love is watching and watching. Wait, no, it says love is watching someone and watching someone die is hard. And then you got an extra card here. It says, so you lost a card? You either have kids or absent-minded. Either way, fill in the blanks. So it's kind of like an extra card that you could use. Or if you lose a card, just the back design on the back. And then you kind of got like a little miscellaneous good co add card here. Back design on the back. So it took the design you've seen on the back of the tuck box. It's just like a black and white colorway there. You can kind of see it slightly easier there. It says 3rd edition quality playing cards brought to you by Miscellaneous Good Company here. Here today, gone tomorrow. Keep your nose clean. Well, now that we took a look at the cards, time to test the handling. And first we'll start with the springs. So one thing I noticed with this, it's kind of like a thicker stock of cards. Look kind of like a thicker card. So that means they kind of want to spring out of your hands like faster because they're thicker. Or try to harder to bend them. So they want to like fly out of your hands faster. So you're gonna have to break these in to get them to spring, like to spring easier. But they still spring pretty smoothly. And now on to the fans. And since this is a one-way back design, you can technically have like different like fans, but the fans like there's still like dark corners here, so they'll pretty much look the same. But you could have like slightly different kind of fans, because you can see like the fans, the corners could be different slightly. You can see a slight like yellowish like green color there, and then if I flip them over, more of like a darker like green there. Well, as you can see, they spread nice and evenly here. You can see most of the numbers and pips there. There's no stickiness or clumpiness to them. Well, they're pretty smooth here. Now onto the Pharaoh. A pretty smooth Pharaoh there. I didn't have to put too much pressure into it. And they interlocked and weaved nice and evenly there. Now for the giant fan of the back design. Now for that reverse Pharaoh. And the reverse Pharaoh is definitely not as smooth. I kind of have to like push them together to get them to weave. But they still weaved pretty evenly there. Now for the giant fan of the faces. And now on to the Pharaoh. No, the Wiffle Shuffle or Bridge Shuffle. Now, one thing I noticed, they're pretty smooth. But if you don't get them, like, interlocked, like, weaved together smoothly, like enough, and they could be a little bit clumpy. But other than that, they were pretty smooth. So they're pretty smooth, like, every time. So not really any issues with the Wiffle Shuffles or Bridge Shuffles. Now onto a few packet cuts. And you can see there's not any real issues with the packet cuts. They're pretty smooth and they handle pretty good. And they're not overly slippery to where you like, when they want to like slide in your hands to drop them, which is nice. Now for the one-handed cut or Charlier cut. And now for the dribble. Well, the dribbles feel pretty smooth. I don't feel like any clumpiness to them. No stickiness to them. So pretty smooth there. Now for that spread fan. And the cards are definitely mixed up because you can see some are right side up, some are upside down. That's what happens when you have a one-way back design. But anyways, lastly, spread the cards on the table. Well, overall, like I say, not a bad looking deck. A different colorway for the back design, and which is not too bad. And then you got the fully custom face cards here, with the fully custom pip designs and core cards here in that black and white colorway. But anyways, these cards are pretty good though, other than the one-way back design. No, it's like a one-way back design, which is good, but also not good, because I prefer the mirrored back designs just because they look more smooth when doing fans and other stuff. But still not a terrible deck. Well, I hope you enjoyed. This has been day 116 of your daily deck review. This has been the third edition, the Michael Cena edition of the Miscellaneous Grid Co. playing cards. I hope you enjoyed. I'm the Canadian Card Collector, signing out. That's the video. Bye.